Yeah, so I said to her, there's no way that's going to fit up there. Hello everybody! Ashes101 here, and a very warm welcome to another episode from the KrankyKraft server. And yes, as per usual, I have been pretty busy. I'll show you the results of the old nether trip there. As you can see, got a reasonable amount of nether quartz. I'm sure the guys have got lots more than me at this stage, but I've been busy working on the labyrinth mainly. So I've made a couple of trips to the nether, but on the last one I was mainly concentrating on getting hold of some glowstone for the labyrinth. So that took up that time. There was a small incident with a zombie pigman. I was just putting out fires, you know, going to get a lump of glowstone above me, putting out fires below it so they didn't get burnt. Accidentally, I mean, they're so touchy. Just nudged the pigman on his big toe, and he didn't like that. Slaughtered me, despite all my what do you call it, brimstone armor. Yeah, absolutely murdered me. There was a massive panic to get back. Unfortunately, I wasn't in a position to record at the time, and I just forgot to take a screenshot when I got back there, only to find the guy standing there in my brimstone armor, holding my diamond sword, which I've yet to name. I need to do that. Yeah, and guarding all the rest of my stuff, and he really didn't want me to get it. He killed me again. But the third time I got back, and I had a plan that time. I got there, and for some reason, I don't know if they changed the mechanics or how it works or whatever, but he seemed to be the only one who was angry at me. Or there was some others around, but they were cool. It was just him, and he really didn't like me. But when I got back there, I rushed there. As soon as he started walking towards me, pillared up 3 high, couldn't reach me. Bang, 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 got him with the bow. And then I could retrieve my stuff and escaped in relative safety. So I took down these half slabs across the rail too, and now you can get the full effect of my little design with the glass here. Woo! Get the view. Lovely. Very happy with that. So yeah, I got all my stuff back. Not to worry. But there was a bit of a panic to begin with. Now, in today's episode, we're going to, as promised, continue some work on the labyrinth. And I had all the glowstone I collected. I got 2 or 3 stacks. That's all been used. That's all been used already. That's gone. You'll see how I've used it in a minute. And I thought I was going to have to go back and make another trip first, but here we have this here, 1.5 celebration, and I found out the other day that it was Rourke put that up, and I said to him, well, you know, it's very pretty and all, man, but I could really use that glowstone. And he said, it's okay, it's for the labyrinth anyway. So I am going to use that. That's I didn't need much to be getting on with the next stage, but I did need some, and there's a fair amount there actually. So I'm going to go ahead and take this down. I won't make you sit through that, because that's just going to be pillaring up boringness, but I will be back. Okay, that's all taken down, and I didn't realise how much there was there. Look at that. Over a stack of each. Over a stack of each. Brilliant. Good old cotton fondler has ensured we get the benefits of the full blocks with its silk touch. I don't have a fortune with me over here, although having said that, I do have one in my ender chest, but we won't worry about that for now. I don't need the quartz right now. We need the glowstone for what we want to do today. And as we head over, there was something else actually I wanted to mention. We've had a good few new arrivals on the server recently. I know we welcomed Pug recently. I cannot for the life of me remember whether I've said in my own video on giving a welcome to Elfspit. So if I haven't, I do apologise. He's been on for a week or 2 now. So yes, obviously Elfspit, very warm welcome to the server, mate. Again, everybody, of course, his link to the channel, to his channel, will be in the description along with all the others. And this guy, well, like all the KrankyKrafters, but well worth checking out. well worth checking out. Really, really entertaining, making some great content, and of course now bringing you some stuff from the server. I know he's already got an episode or two up on here, so yeah, go and check them out, and of course subscribe to him, hopefully. Now we have also another new member. This one a little bit different. His name is Walden McGillis, and he runs the UHCs, which we've been participating in, which I'm sure you've seen those on my channel. And he's actually joined the server now. He's not making videos, although hopefully that might be a possibility in the future. But he's on the server. He's been helping us with the build. I know other guys have mentioned that he's on here already, but yeah, just to say hi to him myself. Now let's see, what do we got? Redstone and glowstone donations. I'll leave those spare ones in there. We'll work with a stack. I'll leave them in there as well, even though I wrote that sign, so I can decide what it means, and it means nether quartz too. And I need to use this. How much does that give us? Please let me say I've got 4 full stacks. Oh no. There'll be some more redstone about somewhere. Damn it. I used all the ones that I brought. Oh well, alright, we'll make what we can. There we go. There. How many can we get out of it? 55? Yep, more. A few more. Screw it, not a loop. Then back in there. Brilliant. Okay, we need many stairs. There. 1, 2, 3, 4 of those will give us a few stacks of stone bricks. Man, I've been using these up as fast as this thing's churning them out, I tell you. What else do we need? Some levers. I think I've got some levers over here. Yes. Iron bars. That should see us right, I think. Okay, let's head down. And I will show you what I've been working on. There's a little bit in this room. Look at that! Look at that! I think not, mister. Down you go. And we'll take the gunpowder. We always like gunpowder. I wish you could get like looting on a bow or something. A few of the guys have been working on this room. They've coined this the ashtray. Not sure I'm 100% keen on the name, but it's got my name in it, so we'll I guess we'll have that. It's a tribute to me in here, so yeah, I'll take it. Made this little sort of jumping puzzle type section. It's very difficult. I'll have a go at it for you here, but oh no. For any of you who've been watching my new Stranded adventure map series, you'll see from the latest episode this one. I've only ever done that once. You'll be familiar with my fails at jumping puzzles. Anyway, it's interesting. I don't really like the way the blocks are in the middle of the room like this, but it's an interesting dynamic. I'm not sure whether it's going to stay or not, but it's definitely a bit of fun anyway. And they got this KrankyKraft symbol down here. There's talk of putting a beacon right in the middle of the room here. It'll shoot up, go out through the middle there, which I think is a pretty cool idea. You could give it different effects and stuff. So yeah, I think increase like speed boost. You could give it jump boost. That would make this bit easier. Might make it too easy though. You could have different effects every match. You know, you could run through here one match and all of a sudden find it's got like a weakness debuff or something. I don't know exactly how the beacons work, if you can put debuffs on them yourself, or whether that's just something you can have in creative mode or whatever. I don't know. And the roof, look at the roof there. That looks beautiful, doesn't it? That's really nice. Yeah, what I've been working on in the meantime is the corridors. As you can see, we've got a fair bit laid out. This is where all the glowstone's been going. All this lighting up here. It's necessarily a little bit brighter than what I would ideally like. I would like it to be dark and dingy, but the only way of doing that is to half slab everything, so you can't get mobs spawning in here and creepers blowing the place up all the time. But if you half slab everything, you can't have like pressure plates down as traps and things like that. You know, you could have some full blocks with pressure plates on, but that's just obviously going to look really obvious. So it doesn't really work. This is quite carefully spaced out. This is the minimum lighting you can have to avoid any hostile mobs spawning. As you can see, if you look carefully, if it will come out on the video, you've got the shadow, bit of light there, shadow, bit of light there. So it gives a nice little pattern effect on the floor there. And if I give it a bit of F3, so you'll see that. See where it says next to it. I'm trying to point to it and I can't. Where it says planes, and then next to that you've got the BL, SL, and RL variables. That's light. I believe it stands for. I think the BL is block light, the SL is sunlight, and the RL is real light, which is like a combination of the two. Somehow, but anyway, 8 is the key number. If it's 8, you're okay. No hostile mobs can spawn. If it's 7, hostile mobs can spawn. So as you can see, if you go, these are the darkest sort of areas where the light is one block higher up there as compared to those ones. You can see 9, 9, 10, 9, 9, 9, 9, 10, 9, 9. That's a little side design, we'll leave that. So it just goes down to 9, and then you'll see in some places, there we go, it'll hit 8. But nowhere will it hit 7. So it's basically as dark as it can be. Now I've been pretty busy in here. Now this is just stage 1 of the corridor design. This is as much as I've designed, basically. So you've got these sort of pillars coming around. It's every 10 blocks is a sort of standard spacing, which I think this section is along here. But then obviously, because it's labyrinthine, in a lot of places you'll find that the gaps are a little bit less as it approaches a corner or the end of the corridor or whatever. And then around the pillars we've got some iron bars just for finishing off, and then around the bottom all stairs, and around the top all stairs. That's just for looks, that provides no functionality, but of course it looks a lot more finished, a lot cleaner, a lot better in the roof. And then down here, the stairs, it's partly for looks. Obviously it makes the pillars look more substantial, makes the whole thing look just more finished, more better. God. Anyway, but also it gives a lot of unpredictability. Now you imagine a fight's going on down this corridor here. With the pillars here, I've got cover. I can dart. I've got cover, and as I'm going up and down these stairs here, I'm changing in height. I'm a harder target to hit with the bow. In between here, you've only got a 2 wide gap. You see. So it's quite tight, it's quite narrow, you know. This is a labyrinth. It wants to feel restricted, confined. It doesn't want to feel spacious. And there are obviously more open rooms where, you know, if you want space, you got rooms. So that's the idea, and that's basically all I've been doing. This little bit here that's dug out, this is where we're trying to figure out the central sections here, because that's what's missing from this design. Is obviously this whole area here, the spaces in between look pretty plain, but there's going to be a lot to do with traps going on as well. You're going to have like dispensers. Here we go. I think in fact in this one, see, that's representing a dispenser, which is shooting stuff out, and that can have various different effects depending on what you put in there and how you set it off and everything else. So just working on a little design here. Want some more ideas for this. It needs more at the moment. Definitely, it needs more contrast, I think. So we need to use some kind of different materials somewhere or other. And also, I think that the dispenser wants to be a little bit more hidden, because look, you'll be able to clearly see where there's one. One suggested solution for that has been to, well, just have dispensers everywhere, and you don't know which ones are going to be set off and which aren't. That's a possible solution, definitely. But I certainly want whatever design that goes here, that wants to be everywhere, and then whether or not there's dispensers everywhere or not, that's another issue as well. So if we just have a wander around, we'll find a section that hasn't been done, and I'll show you how we're putting those together. Bear with me. Right, okay, here we go. This is about where I got up to yesterday, I believe. So this is how I've been doing it. First of all, I've been going around everywhere I can find, and putting in, first of all, the pillars. So just a little cross shape like that. Well, I guess arches you might call them. And then popping in the redstone lamps, and then each of these currently at the, above there, they're just well, in fact, easiest if I show you probably. These are all just lit up from above with levers, but of course with them being redstone powered, this gives the ability to run. You could just run wiring along here, and you could have it in sections all wired up, so you can turn the lights on or off in one section as required. These bits at the moment you wouldn't want to, but of course you might, in the future we might decide, oh well, this section we'll half slab it instead, and we'll have it so you can turn the lights off and make it dark. That's all, that's all possible. So using the lamps instead of glowstone, it looks better because glowstone's ugly, isn't it? Whichever way you look at it. And the redstone lamps look much nicer. So A for looks, and then B, it's just building in future functionality. And it's just trying to build it intelligently so that it makes it more flexible in the future, and making changes like that don't involve rebuilding half the thing, So that's the idea. So one of them is, as I say, about every 10 blocks, but some places are like this place here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this section, it looked better to have 8 block gaps instead of 10, because presumably, you've got another one here, so it's just basically one at the top of the stairs, one at the end of this corridor. So if you put it every 8 blocks, you get one slap bang in the middle there. You wouldn't know to look at it, you wouldn't know as you're running around it. So it looks right, and that's the main thing. I've talked before in my some of the recent episodes, I think, about this the sort of ideas of forced perspective, and things like that. Not everything has to be spaced exactly the same everywhere, as long as it looks right, to the eye. That's a funny turn of phrase, isn't it? Looks right to the eye. Well, it's not going to look right to your ear, is it? Anyway, and then these ones in the middle, obviously, keep the light right. So basically, once you've done that, see, it comes together very easily. It's just a case of whacking in the stairs all around the edge, and then part of the reason, see, I've gone around everywhere putting these in first, is just to make it easy for others if they wanna do any of this. Then the pillars are already there, and it's just a case of whacking in the stairs. We'll go as far as that section, next corridor. So you go that way, along the bottom too, all the way around. Oh, try not to do that. And it's dead easy. He says, making it look very difficult to get them all around like this, like this, like this. Bottom section done, and then the top section, what I've been doing here is just finishing the ends off like this, little corner ones like that at the ends. So you can see how you eat through these stair blocks. That's where all the bricks have been going. And then each of these sections in the roof just basically creates a rectangle. So you just do that. Nice, simple construction, not overly complicated. But it looks good, it looks solid, it fits with the theme. There we go. And then again we'll just go as far as this section here. And then, as I'm sure you can imagine, once we've got some more designs in the central sections of the walling, there we go. Once we've got some more designs in the central sections here, it's, you know, it's really gonna look great. I'm so excited to see that. Then all you gotta do is run along the section and whack in your iron bars. Got through a fair few of these, but as I'm sure you can imagine, we got masses of iron from digging out the hole for this thing. So it's not really costing us any. I don't think I've brought any iron over, and I don't think anyone else has really. It's just all come from digging the hole. Whack them in like that. That's it. Corridor section done. Once these edges have been filled in with the stairs, obviously they're not spawnable blocks, so we don't need to worry about the lighting on those. And then you can take the torches out like that, just leaving them on the stairs, because this, I don't know what I'm going to do on the stairs yet. Obviously it's not going to have these pillars, so but you feel like they need something on the walls, don't you? At least looks too plain like that. The roof looks fine, and obviously probably put some glowstone lamps in there. Need something on the walls too though. There you go, that's that section finished. So that's basically what I've been doing, but I think that just about brings us to the episode. As you can see, there's lots and lots of sections still to be done, and then it's going to be working on the individual rooms as well. But getting these corridors done, it makes the whole place... Oh, here you go, see, this is where I'm up to with the putting the lamps in. But yeah, getting these corridors done, it's just starting to make the place feel a little bit more finished already, and it's going to be really exciting to see. Look at this, just this room alone. This is one of the largest rooms in the build, and then just this room alone, think of the possibilities. I mean, it already looks great, and it's just a shell. That's a sniper point up there. You've got there's a base just shortly down there. There's a route up there to get to the sniper point and go elsewhere in the map as well, and obviously another entrance there. Ah, so exciting. Right, I could run around this waffling all day, but I won't. I'll let you get on. So as per usual, thank you very much for watching. As I mentioned, go and check out the channels if you haven't already for the new members, Pug and Elspit. And also welcome Walden to the server as well, and tell him to make some videos. I'd love to see him making videos. Alright, so thank you very much for watching, guys. My name's Ashes101, and I will see you next time.